Here is my sleeve. Here is the back piece of the top. The back piece. And here is my two front piece. Okay, so you can see this is what it's going to go in. So we're going to be sewing it now. These are the dark where we mark 1 inch here, and I also put a mark here. So the next thing we want to do is just to come here and place the center like this, connect this from here. Remember, I'm doing this on my wrong side, okay? The wrong side of the fabric. Connect this here, and as well do the same thing here, here, and here. Come here, I'm gonna connect this with a straight line. Connect this again. As well, we're going to do the same thing with the front piece, all right? Just connect our darts. So by the time we're stitching, we'll just go ahead and stitch that up. So I went ahead and did the same thing here. I can check here. The next thing we want to do is we are going to simply take this like this, like so. While putting these notches together, pin that up. Come here, I'm going to grab this just like so, make sure it's straight. Here, I'm going to pin this up. Make sure I put the two notches together. Machine. I'm going to pin it. Do the same thing with this other side here. Put my two notches together. Just like so. Grab them and put them together like this. Here. Pin that up. Fold this like so. Pin it up. I will take it to the machine and stitch right here to here. Do the same thing with the front piece as well. Went ahead and stitched the dark. Now the next thing we are going to do is you're going to take the two front piece of your top, okay? As you can see, these are the two front piece. One is facing, everything is facing upward, okay? I just place each other just like this, okay? And I'm going to take the back piece of my top. I'm going to be joining the soldier together, joining the two side seams here together like this. I'm gonna come here, pin it up, come here, and as well I'm gonna pin this up like so. Pin this, do the same thing here, pin it up. Okay, come to this side, I'm gonna do the same thing. Put this inside, bring it here, place this together like this. I'm gonna pin this up here. Come here, I'm gonna pin this up as well. So now after pinning it up, as you can see, I did the same thing with this other side. Now we are going to take it to the machine, stitch it from here to here, here, here. And for your straps, you're going to, one of the straps you're supposed to leave about 2 inch here open, okay? So you're going to decide which way you want to leave the opening. If you want to leave it to the right or you want to leave it to the left, it depends on you. So me, I'm going to be leaving my opening here like this, okay? So let's go ahead and stitch that up. So after stitching it here and here, we are going to remove our pins, okay? Do the same thing here. Now for this opening that I left here like so, what you're going to do, I'm going to press this flat, okay? After pressing it, laying this flat, the next thing we want to do is we're going to stitch here like this. Stitch here. After stitching this hole, the next thing I did was to go ahead and cut a very long piece that is the wide is 2 inch by the long of you're going to measure all the way around to the other side of the top. Whatever you have, you're going to cut your band at that measurement, but the wide is the 2 inch, and you're going to be folding ½ inch inward. You press it and you fold again ½ inch inward. You press it. After doing so, you fold again into 2. You press it. I want to take this piece, the right side of my piece facing the wrong side of my top. So I'm going to place this like this, stitching on top of this line of the ½ inch that I pressed it before, all the way to the other side of the top. Then after doing so, I will flip this like this from the front and I stitch the front. So now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to take it again to the machine, one more, flip this like this to the right side. I'm a top stitch right here on top all the way to the other side, okay? After stitching it all the way to the other side, the next thing you want to do is to trim off any excess that you have, and you're going to go ahead and press that up to lay it flat. And also we're going to be hemming the downer part, so you're going to fold ½ inch and ½ inch inward. Press that up and you're going to hem that up to this other side here, okay, right here. And when I get here to the end, what I did was to fold this inside. That's to fold from the right side to the wrong side like this, and just ½ inch inward, and I top stitch on top. That's to keep it neat, okay? And I also attach one sleeve of the top to it. As you can see, this is the sleeve. I've already attached it with the elastic. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you on how to attach the other sleeve. So I want you to put the right side. Go ahead and put the right side of your sleeve together. What I want you to do is to fold ½ inch here and ½ inch. That's to fold ½ inch inward. You press it on and you fold again ½ inch inward. You press it on, and we are going to top stitch all the way like this. We're going to start from here, top stitch to this other end. Okay. So when we are done stitching this to this other end, the next thing you want to do is to measure around your wrist here. Whatever measurement you have, you're going to add ½ inch to it, because we're going to be needing to join the elastic like this to hem it. So you need ½ inch to elastic. This is my elastic. I already pin it with a safety pin. I'm going to put this inside. Make sure your safety pin is close like this. Pass this inside like so. My safety pin is open. Take care and make sure you don't pull your elastic inside. So when we get to this end, the next thing we want to do is we're going to take this elastic, pull it out like this, just about the ½ inch which we left, and join these two together like this. And we're going to put a pin to hold it up so it will not go inside. I'm going to pin it like this here, like this. We're going to stitch from here all the way to this top here. So after which I've stitched the sleeve here like this together, I'm going to go ahead and trim this excess hanging here. and I also flip the right side of the sleeve. Okay, I flip it to the right side. So I'm going to take this seam here, right here. I'm going to come here like this while putting the right side of my top together. I'm going to take this seam and join it with this, pin it up. So, and here at the center, what I did was to go ahead and notch it up. I'm going to take this notch here and put it with this one here. Okay, I'm going to flip my top inside like this. Like this. Okay, like so. I'm going to pin that up. Now I can go ahead and place this together just like this. And sometimes when you're making this, the sleeve is like it's bigger, but no, it's not big. Okay, just take your time, pin it. First of all, I'm going to look for the center of this, pin it here, grab the center and I'll pin it. But if it is big, that you made a mistake, go ahead and trim that excess up. Now come here like this, place this together, pin that up. You make sure you don't pull it, all right? You don't pull it like this while trying to place it, because if you pull, it's going to look funny when you sew it. It's going to be twisted and you don't want to, you want to avoid that. I'm going to do the same thing with this other side. So after pinning it, as you can see, the next thing we want to do is to take it to the machine and stitch all the way here, and we are done with the top. We'll press it on and we are ahead and trim this excess here that I don't really need. Okay, if you have an overlock machine, you're going to overlock it. So this is the top. I'm going to press this on and I will put this on me to show you on how it looks like. Anyway, this is a top. It goes like this. Passes here. This is going to go here at the hole that we left. No, we left the hole at the right. This hole here. I'm going to take it this other side. Pass this inside like this. Like this. Okay. This one is going to come over like so. We'll make sure the right side is all together. I'm going to grab this other side. Come like this. Tie it behind. Like so. In like so. Cut up. And for the front, what you can do is, since I want to avoid, tie it like this. Okay? Tie it like this if you want to. You just tie it. Just in front, make the rubber more shorter. You can wear it like this. As you can see, it's very